I gotta move this damn power line between the two if I want to put this in here. Like, watch. I gotta go right here. I gotta go like this. Can't build due to infrastructure because of the stupid freaking line above me. So I gotta get rid of this line for 1 second. I gotta put this stupid thing up and then put it right back in. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. And oh look, we can put the exact line back up we just had because we can't figure out how to build under a goddamn line. Yay! Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Don't you do this to me. Really? Really? You gotta be that way, huh? You gotta be that way. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. We'll do it your way. There you go. There's always a way to skin a cat, as they used to say. And my lord. Okay, you're operating without issue, and all suddenly you have ore. Why the... This is why when people say, oh, you don't need a conveyor between two aggregates. Bullshit. This always happens. And I'm like, as soon as winter hits or something goes crazy, they stop sending. Having that in there, having raw in there, having a pump in there, whatever you need to do for your storage to a storage, always do it. It never effing works without it. I don't care what anyone says. I see all these videos and guides. Oh, it's so simple. Don't do it. You don't need this. Bullshit. You absolutely do. Anyway. All right, welcome back. Something's wrong with my stream deck, and I think I see what happened. What's going on? I'll explain in a second. But first of all, if you're brand new to the series, welcome aboard. If you're returning, thank you so much. You make this place function day in, day out, over and over and over again. Thank you so very much. Hopefully some of you that are new or haven't done so already, at the end of this show today, I hope I can earn your subscription today. Now, I basically, while I was sitting there, I recorded an entire episode. It was great. I was really happy with what I was doing. We got the bus depot going. I theorized a little bit, showed you guys why I built this road right here in front of you. Was happy with some progress of certain various little tiny things. We theorized about some other stuff going on for the future construction. And I looked over, and next thing I know, I wasn't recording. And I'm like, what's going on? Shouldn't be that way. So I don't know what happened, but I lost that episode. It was already saved over by the time I was able to change it back up. So, okay, we're starting a little fresh. We haven't lost anything. We're just moving a little few things around. Some machines are moving around. Some money's been made. Not much. I think we lost about 18 days of November. I think that's all we really lost. So, bricks are working now. We're making a few. We've got 66. People are coming over here and buses are moving. New vehicle type available. Don't care. Get on my way, please. Thank you. Now that we have bricks and we have coal over here, or coal ore at the very least being transferred into coal, we can get going. We can finally start building the last bits. We need a cement plant, we need a prefab panel factory plant, and after that we need a steel plant. Now our money is not amazing, and we have to be very careful with what we do because we have a large amount of loans I don't want to spend, and oh well, we have no choice but to keep sending stuff their way because, hey, we're kind of screwed. I don't think I made a mistake, but at the same time, I'm not happy how to take those loans. If you looked at the previous episodes, you probably saw me do some killing half my population by not having something work because I didn't realize it took time to spool up the heat industry. Was probably my biggest mistake. Everything else, yeah, I'm okay. It just leveraged from not being able to move as quick as I wanted to move. So we do have some loans, and we pay 109,000 rubles every 30 days, and we pay 3,600 every day. So we're paying through the nose, basically. Now, some of our industries are helping alleviate the strain, especially the bauxite and especially the fuel. Now, one thing over here I want to see. Okay, he's already coming back with a full load. What are you doing? You are wasting my damn time. So I want to go here as soon as you can. Let's say move over that way because he's wasting time up there. He really is. This guy, as much as I used to be able to load this, it's getting too much. This one over here, you got 490 tons. This one up here, you've got way too much. So I'm going to actually move him around. There's no way to make him go up this line. There's no connector. So I can't say go up there without having him go unload first. So while we watch him for a second, I'm going to be putting down the concrete industry today, the bitumen industry today for asphalt, and the prefab panel if I can get them all back in together. Knowing that the prefab panel will probably need to be used in some other stuff later on. I think, I could be wrong about that. I think it just needs a factory connection on the other side to be able to store it. This guy here, he's unloading, and then he's going to... Where is this? Where is that? You're going here next. Okay. And there is a... Wow. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit there. So what I'm trying to do is use this big second train to basically... I'm going to make a new stop. I don't know... I'm going to use... Shit. We need money, I know that, but we also need to get all this oil in here so we can keep making money. And I could use this train, but this train's too long. We're going to delete some stuff. We're going to delete this stop here with delete stop. And then we're going to go to delete stop for now. And then from here, we're going to say new stop. We're going to say, hey, go all the way up to... Where was it? Was here? That's 500. This one up here is much more. So we're going to have him help take some big bites out of crime. Saying new stop for you is to go here. I want you to load, wait until loaded on that. Then I want you to come here. And then when you're done, I want you to go from here. New stop to here. Wait until loaded crude. And then you're going to go down to one last stop will be the refinery. So I keep hitting that. And then I want you to unload, wait until unloaded, crude. And that should be enough. And we'll watch him for a little bit. I know he's going to go through that a little bit. And the other train will go back and forth. I think that'll be okay. The other smaller train between these two stops, it won't be perfect, but this one's got a lot down here. So I'm going to try to modify him for a little bit too, in the hopes that I can change this train around. So what I'm going to do, you're going here, which is 16, right? Yeah. You're 16, and then you are, what are you? You are 23. So 16 and 23, everyone else goes away. For now. So 27 can go away. 18 can go away. We don't need a second one of these. Delete that. 16, 23. This is, I have no idea, 31. That's way up top. Delete you. Don't need a second unload after that one's gone. So unload, load, unload, load, unload. We don't need to go back and unload again. So we're going to get to the top one and get rid of that. So what this is going to do, I got to put a small, well, he'll go in there and then come back around. He's going to go back and forth between those two for a while. That should be fine. Unless I mess that up, he should be perfectly fine. Both trains should take care of this big glut, and then this bullshit that keeps happening where we don't have enough oil. Oh, it's frickin' Christmas. Yay! Santa's coming! Yeah, in communist Russia, Santa does not come to give you presents. He comes to share presents with everyone in the house. It's a terrible joke, and I'm sorry I've disgraced my family. But it's still good to see it happening. So we are using a lot of fuel up here. Or not fuel, oil. And our guys are going to have big problems with those roads now. And I know they are, but that's okay, because we're not trying to get bricks anytime soon. So the next thing to do, besides let it go... wow, I can't see shit. It's terrible. Oil? Wow, the oil, the amount of oil. And I know we're sending a tremendous amount of... we got bitumen. We've got a maxed out refinery there. Or, sorry, fuel thing there. We're not terrible. But we have over 1,500 fuel. I think it's time to really debate the idea of cutting our costs. One thing a lot of you might not know, well, maybe you do. If you're new to the game, one thing you can look at is your last month import of resources. For me, it's the Soviet bloc where I'm getting most of my resources because they're cheaper over there. And these are everything we've brought in from the other country. Steel, concrete, gravel, asphalt, mech comps, electronic components, bricks and boards. Those are, and prefab panels, those are things for buildings. You all know that. No big deal. But fuel, food, meat, clothes, alcohol, electronics are not. So knowing that, and there was some button on here, I could have swore I could push it and say consumer goods only, but I can't seem to see that. I could have swore there would be a way to do that. Tourism, no. Delivery cost. See, the delivery cost right now is to the Soviets. We're paying $61,000 a month in delivery costs. Now, that may not be a lot, but at the same time, it's adding up. So, knowing that, if you want to go in here, there's probably a button right in front of my face, and I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't. But I've seen it on older videos. So what I would do is go to this thing. Go. Food and fuel are very much costing me a lot of money, plus delivery costs on top of that of 60 grand through all this stuff. So if that's the case, could we get our own fuel, go in and cut off 17 grand? Yes, and the delivery charge was probably like maybe half of that again. And then food, we could probably at least move it across the border because I'm not in the mood to do a farm yet. I want to build my farms with our own resources and our own steel and our own concrete and everything else. I don't want to build it with cash. So I could import some of the food, some of the meat, and then maybe start doing things like alcohol and food myself by just bringing the raw crops over the border with a train or a truck and then letting my people process them into food and alcohol. Not too bad. So it was something to consider because I've seen a lot of people just say, oh, I have so much, I'm just going to suck it up. And your border's right here and your town's right here, just like mine is. And I was like, well, I can cut my costs down. They're not that high yet, but they're starting to be. And having a little depot like right here, a warehouse like this, where we deliver food to directly from one truck, that's all it does, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then having another truck or go to take meat and food to here and here. That's the only two places we have food in our entire facility. Nowhere else does. That's why I sprang for the bigger ones. I know some people have already told me, hey, why don't you go for the smaller shopping stores? Because in the future, when we have more and more people around them, it's not that bad. It's not great. I mean, I'm going to have a lot more buildings over here and here, but I want to be able to take advantage of what I can. One thing I'm debating doing is putting a building right here, another one right next to this, and letting our people start building it. And I think I'm going to do that because I've been waiting a long time to do this. So let's go to large residence. This is the best one. We're going to go get citizens, auto-invite immigrants using rubles. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to turn off the citizens mark. We're not going to get any charge for citizens. And now you can see this thing is going to cost us 17 tons of gravel, 22 tons of concrete, which we don't have, asphalt we don't have, 7.7 tons of steel, and 77 tons of prefab panels. Basically, none of this we make, not even the gravel. So I'm not going to do this. I'm going to cancel that stupid move because we're close to it, but we're not there yet. And it pisses me off like you wouldn't believe that after all this stuff, I'm still not there. Even though bricks are slowly being upward, they're not being made. Okay, here's the first bus. And no one's in it because of the goddamn snow. Yes, I have made a giant miscalculation. You know, gravel roads would be so much better right now. You just like look at your little empire, quote unquote, and you're like, God damn it, and you know you've made a mistake. Yeah, that's me right now. Because when workers are in the bus too long, they give up. They say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not waiting for your ass. And they go home. So somehow they jump out of the bus and we can't do anything. So turn him around. I said, oh, God damn it. That really annoys me. I knew there was going to be problems being this far out, but the problem is I don't have a good road over here, and I think I have to get it if I'm going to use all these resources. It's only this road like this, so it's going to cost probably like 100, 200 grand. If I make it gravel. I could try to make it out of my own stuff, but right now it would cut off a lot of stuff. It really would. It really effing would. I could try to do it over the winter and just say screw the winter and we don't have to make bricks that badly. It doesn't really matter. Like right now this road here is the only way in. No, it's not. There's a road here. So what we can do is say, hey, upgrade this road and use a gravel terminal here, which right now is, even with all those trucks that are reassigned, with everything I did, which I don't think I told you guys I was doing because I might have lost that episode, I moved some dump trucks from the quarries over here because we have too much. And notice how these are empty now, and that's great. We're finally not importing too much and letting our guys sit there on the pad going, I got offload. Well, the problem is, even with all that going on, they're using up all the damn gravel. It's instantly gone. They still don't have enough gravel. And these places barely have enough cement with the cement thing coming back, I think. I could be wrong. He might be up on... Yeah, he's on the way to the Russian border. So, Yeah. We'll slowly take it in, but it's not going to be worth enough. I almost want to turn off Winters. What? Oh, no. What's your problem? You can't turn around? View area where there's a problem. You okay? Offload. Load. What's your problem? I don't understand. You can't load there. Why not? So you're saying you, for some reason, don't know how to turn around. Let's go take a look. What is it? What is your problem? It's saying you can't go in here for whatever damn reason. Oh, because it's chained. I'm going to go like this. See if that helps it. That did not help it. Did it? I could remove it. Nope, it's still pissed off. So it's because the train's too long. Here, remove this one. Go there. Okay, take you. The other train's coming in, which is making it worse. We're going to flip you around. That should have worked. What is your issue, man? Okay. Look at the signals. So you can't go here because this is messed up. Oh, it's just... This train here, because his ass end is just over here, will not let this section be moved. Wow. Wow. I made it one too long. I'm not sure what to say about this because the other train is bigger and offloaded a hell of a lot more oil, and that's fine. But this guy can't get going because of his damn issues. So he's trying to go to oil 16, which is where? You're trying to go there. Good enough. Right. So you gotta... Oh, I know. I had this problem before. You can't turn from this side over to there because you're too long. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. We can fix that. We're going to make a little shunt and try to fix this. So we're going to go like this. No. This could be very ugly. Cancel. This train, this is such a... I have to rip all this crap out later on, and I'm just adding more gunshots to the wound right now. No. No. Stop it. No. Stop it. Stop it. 6,300 bucks. Please go. That should do it. Hate to do it that way. I really effing do, but this whole thing was fine. It's just all this spaghetti noise. No. No. If I could I'm going to redo this in a future video. It's just driving me nuts. I didn't realize that ass end was... Not only was it a little too long for this, but this connector right here is too far forward. So what I should do is move this up to here and get rid of this entirely. This little shunt might be good to remove. But if I remove it, knowing my luck, I'll break everything. So right for now, I'm just let it go. It's on its way. Good. This guy is still offloading oil in the droves. Yes, he is. You've got more than enough oil. And are you still making stuff to export? The answer, I think, is yes. We've got a tremendous amount of fuel, and we've got a decent amount of bitumen. I think our other guy's on the way to deliver bitumen. Okay. Just looking for daylight. I know I keep doing this train thing, but the biggest thing for me about this game is the trains. It makes me happy on a spiritual level because I love trains. I'm a train guy through and through. I'm one of those kids when I was a kid. Had a train set as a kid. And that was cool to me. And I was like, oh my god, I love this thing. Where the hell is the guy? Nowhere on that line. Oh, I know where he's at. He's delivering fuel up here because he makes a fuel run once in a while to the other people for $80,000. So, yeah, that's a mess. That's a big mess. I keep forgetting they can do that. So when he goes up there, he'll get us $80,000. As you can see, we need US dollars in abundance. We can build more. This whole thing is not going to work until spring. Basically, there's no way to get people here. We have a tremendous amount of supplies, resources, and we have absolutely no freaking way to get people down here unless I want to maybe make another... If people are walking this way, I can put another, which would be really kind of a funny daisy chain, another station right here and say transfer between the two with a bus and then move them down there. I don't think I want to do that. Or just pave the road. How much would it cost to pave the road? How much? Out of curiosity. Asphalt road. It doesn't tell me the costs. And I know it's going to be high. I know it's going to be really mega high. 60 kilometers an hour, 110 kilometers. It would let me get... Like right now our entire production chain is suffering because of this. So maybe if I just do this and then bite the bullet. US dollar 6060 becomes... Oh, I get it. Pause. Oh, that's how you figure it out. How much is it? I'm gonna see how much that cost right there. If that's like over 30 grand, I won't do that ever again. But this road is a main junction. Is it working? Didn't tell me. 6060 drops down to... I know we're getting fuel, so it's not really a good indication. Because we're delivering fuel to the border. So that's not good. And that was like... I have no idea. That was like, what, 50 grand, 60 grand, 80 grand? So, when he's all done delivering, we should have had 720. No, I'm wrong. We should have 740 when he's done, and it sucks out all of that. Is there another one too? Nope. No ship, so it's just that. So it is a good indication. That's 8080. Or $80,000 on top of the 660. Right, is 740. We should have had 740. He's offloading. We have 718. So it cost me $22,000 roughly. Maybe 25 grand upgrade that road, and now they're moving much faster. And I think, is it worth it for that? I'm not against it. Do I want to use money on goddamn roads to get bricks going? It's already December. I mean, we'll go by very quickly. Let's go see what last month was when I'm thinking about this. Because this is, right now in my mind, this is a shit episode after what I just did. I lost an entire episode. And I think what I'm going to do, I might even do a jump cut here very shortly, where I jump to the next episode at the end of this one, let some time pass to get out of the winter. We're going to see. So Soviet bloc of last month, we exported $264,000 to the Allies. And $242,000 to the Soviets. We didn't get any cement this month. That's all right. So it's not really worth it. So fuel, bitumen, bauxite. And we can always take the cement train, by the way, back to what do you call it? Back to the depot and let it sit there. It doesn't have to be up here doing stuff. It's nice that it is, and we will make a little bit of tiny money here and there. But right now, the cement might be worth more. All right, what's your goddamn problem now? Okay, what did I do? Let's see here. Signal change. You are unpaused. So you're locked. You're ultra locked. Okay, so because, yeah, you're a mess. So we need to remove this signal. And then this one here should always come out. So it should be that way. You're allowed to go both ways. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Now he's chained into here, and when there's people here, so what I'm going to do is go like this. So when this is occupied, he won't go through here. He's only chained into that one section. When he comes back out, there's no chain from there or there. So if someone's in here, it's a problem. So I'm going to make some chains into it like this. You're going to be chained in. You're not going to be chained in because you come out and go that one way. Okay, that should work. God, what a mess this has been. Oil, just enough. More oil comes in. Come on, unload. There it is. Where's the other train? He's over here. No, it's not him. This guy I should have at this way. Have him go up this way and pick more up. There's a lot more optimization I can do. Do I want to put more? I think I'm going to say yes. I think I'm going to put some more roads. I hate to do this. I really do. But winter just screwed everything up. I don't need an asphalt road, but I think it's better than going for gravel. 1, 2. I'm just going to try to get the main road done to where there's nothing. Put you there. Put you there. And then this one here is going to go like this. So I'm going to commit a little bit to it, but not tons. So there. We're going to see how much this costs. We're not going to go much farther. We're going to drive it right to there. See what happens. Now our money's going to go down very fast. I'm okay with this because right now it's better than taking a loan out. We have this money. What the hell is this guy's problem? Oh, the bus can't leave because there's construction going on the way. We're up to almost 700 grand. It's okay. $700,000. If we only spend 60 or all that, I'm going to take that as a win. Because remember, most of those are not bad roads. They do have to be plowed, of course, but look how fast they're moving now. There's no workers, though. Lumber 1 from Slazer. Why are you going up there? Refinery spot wood cutting post? Excuse me? You're going all the way up there with no one. Yeah, no, you can go home. Move to the stop. I really wish I could tell them this, like, stop. And I don't know how to say, hey, get at least this many workers. There's got to be a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. Coal line's messed up. They're going this way. I should make it where they go over to here. That's where, look at this. It's just killing them. It's absolutely killing them. I got nothing to do with it right now. I can't do anything. What I'm going to do, instead of dragging this episode out too much, I'm going to pretty much... Oh, did I just upgrade that? Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. You're getting full. You've got workers, not many. No resources, raw bauxite, excuse me. We drained out all the... What? Wait, what's the problem? Why is this not exporting to this? Do I really need a goddamn conveyor here? Do I really need a conveyor? That should not be behaving that way. It's been fine all this time. Time is advancing. This isn't moving. What's the problem? Oh, that's bullshit. I hate when this happens, man. It's got the power it needs. What's your issue? I really wish it would tell you what's going on. I don't know why it's so goddamn annoying sometimes. I gotta move this damn power line between the two if I want to put this in here. Like, watch. I gotta go right here. I gotta go like this. Can't build due to infrastructure because of the stupid freaking line above me. So I gotta get rid of this line for 1 second. I gotta put this stupid thing up and then put it right back in. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. And oh look, we can put the exact line back up we just had because we can't figure out how to build under a goddamn line. Yay! Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Don't you do this to me. Really? Really? You gotta be that way, huh? You gotta be that way. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. We'll do it your way. There you go. There's always a way to skin a cat, as they used to say. And my lord. Okay, you're operating without an issue, and all suddenly you have ore. Why the... This is why when people say, oh, you don't need a conveyor between two aggregates. Bullshit. This always happens. And I'm like, as soon as winter hits or something goes crazy, they stop sending. Having that in there, having raw in there, having a pump in there, whatever you need to do for your storage to a storage, always do it. It never effing works without it. I don't care what anyone says. I see all these videos and guides. Oh, it's so simple. Don't do it. You don't need this. Bullshit. You absolutely do. Anyway, on this amazing note, I'm going to go do some stuff off stream, off recording rather, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump cut this thing to the start of spring, and I'm going to let some time pass. I might even make an announcement about that if people don't know, but I'll make sure you are well informed to start the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw today, hey, the nicest thing you could ever do is hit the subscribe button. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.